Hey guys, 16 I am Rock. I am back with another video today, and before I get started, I just want to say that thank you guys for 1 million views on my Superman video. And I apologize for not continuing this series. Been caught up a little with schoolwork, but I'm gonna try to get one of these videos out every once in a while, so I'm gonna move on to the third video in the series, which is gonna be the top 5 live action villains in DC Comics. Now, one thing I'm gonna disclose here is that I excluded any villains that I haven't seen in a long time. For instance, I excluded the Lex Luthor from Smallville, which obviously should probably be on this list in place of my number 5, but for now, we're just going to keep it as it is. And we're going to start off at number 5, which is going to be Lex Luthor from Batman vs. Superman. I really liked this portrayal of Lex Luthor. Sure, it's not, what you see in the TV shows and all that, bald Lex Luthor. It's a little bit more of a crazy Lex Luthor, but I think it's all going to work out in time. I think in the DCEU, in the future, Lex Luthor is going to become more like his comic and cartoon counterpart. I think it's Zack Snyder's portrayal of Lex Luthor when he was younger, and I think it's a very, very good start to Lex Luthor in the DCEU. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So we're going to move on to number 4, which is Zod from Man of Steel. I remember going and seeing this movie in theaters, and my mind was blown. Zack Snyder is an amazing director, and it's unfortunate that he is not going to be continuing in the DCEU because he's a wonderful director. But I guess they're just gonna have to move on. But talking about Zod, I loved the suit. If you know me, you know that I like making videos on the suits of different superheroes. And I loved the suit. I loved Michael Shannon's portrayal of Zod. It was perfect for the role. And the fight scenes with Zod, even just the talking scenes with Zod, he was perfect. He did everything perfect. And I can't imagine anyone else in the role. And it was just all around a wonderful portrayal. So with that, we're going to move on to number 3. It's going to be Jerome from Gotham. Now, obviously, it's Gotham's take on the Joker at the moment. And even though he is not called Joker yet, he's awesome. He is scary. He's menacing. He's awesome. I mean, just go look up some videos of Jerome if you haven't seen him, because I wouldn't want to be in a room with Jerome, I'll tell you that. I also have not watched Gotham in a while, so I need to get back on that, because that was a really, really good show. So with that, we're going to move on to number 2, Deathstroke from the Arrow TV show. This portrayal of Deathstroke is the absolute greatest villain, I think, in all of DC TV shows. He is wonderful at playing Deathstroke. I mean, the fight scenes are choreographed perfectly. The acting is perfect. Just everything's spot on. Now, the suit is obviously not like the traditional Deathstroke that you would see, but if Deathstroke was in our real world, he would have a suit like Manu Bennett has. He's a perfect Deathstroke, and I haven't watched Arrow in a while either, so I need to be back on that too. But Deathstroke, absolutely mind-blowing in Arrow. And a lot of people are going to be surprised that I put him ahead of Jerome, but I have to. Deathstroke is just awesome. Absolutely awesome. Number one, and just a disclaimer, it's not going to be Steppenwolf. Nope, no Steppenwolf on this list. No Steppenwolf. Alright, number one, Joker from The Dark Knight. What can you say? What else can you say? Who else can you put at number one than Joker from The Dark Knight, if you're talking about the best live-action villains in DC Comics? Heath Ledger did perfect. He may not be comic accurate. May not be, but he is. It was one heck of a performance. And you have to credit him with that. One heck of a performance. Best Joker we've seen. Hopefully Jared Leto is good in the future in Joker. But Heath Ledger, it's going to be hard to top that. I recommend looking up the pencil scene from The Dark Knight if you haven't seen it. The magic pencil trick. Oh, man. Heath Ledger did amazing, and that was, man, that's a mind-blowing movie, mind-blowing portrayal of the Joker. And so that's going to conclude my list, and hopefully I'll get around to making more of these videos soon. But for now, I'm going to have to see you guys later, and once again, thanks for your support of my channel. Please subscribe and check out my other videos. Later.